Welcome to another episode of FinStecks. Okay, you are not going to believe what Google just dropped.
Oh yeah, what's the latest?
We're talking about their brand spanking new VO2 AI video generator. And guess what? They've plugged it right into Gemini Advanced.
Wow, okay. VO2 in Gemini Advanced, that's actually pretty big news.
Seriously, prepare to have your mind blown.
So what's the core offering here? What jumps out?
Well, what's immediately striking and what you should really pay attention to is how easy they've made it.
Right, so accessible AI.
Totally. You give it a text prompt, just type in what you want to see, and boom, it spits out a video. It's basically that simple.
Okay, so text to video straight in Gemini.
Exactly. Imagine this.
Yes.
You just described the video you're picturing.
Yeah.
And within 8 seconds, can you believe it? 8 seconds.
8 seconds, that's fast.
Insanely fast. You get a 720p video clip ready to download, MP4 in your hands.
Ready for YouTube, TikTok, all that.
Yep. Ready to be unleashed. Talk about zero to content in practically no time.
And, for Gemini Advanced users, this means Google is putting these cutting-edge AI capabilities right into tools they might already be using.
Right. It's a strategic move, putting this power directly into your workflow.
Definitely seems like it.
Now, hold on. Before you get too carried away dreaming of, Hollywood-level productions.
There's always a catch, isn't there?
Well, kinda. There's a little something to keep in mind. While the full-fledged VO2 can actually crank out stunning 4K videos.
4K, okay.
Yeah, videos that can run for minutes. But what we get inside Gemini Advanced is capped.
Capped at?
These snappy 8-second, 720p landscape clips.
Okay, so 8 seconds, 720p. Not the full 4K experience.
Exactly. Think of it like getting the express version of something truly revolutionary.
That segmentation makes sense, though. Google is likely tailoring the experience, managing resources.
How so?
Well, the full potential of VO2, that's probably going into, more pro platforms like VideoFX, YouTube, and Vertex AI.
Right. Their platform for developers doing advanced AI stuff.
Exactly. It's a tiered approach. Makes sense when you consider the scale and the computational cost.
And get this, there's even a limit on how many of these short videos we can whip up each month.
Oh, really? Do they say what the limit is?
Nope. They're keeping the exact number a secret for now. You just get a little heads up when you're getting close.
Interesting. So the usage cap.
Definitely sparks your curiosity about where that line is drawn.
Yeah, and it highlights, the sheer computational power needed to run these models at scale.
True.
So imposing a cap is just practical for them, managing demand while still giving you a valuable feature in your subscription.
But here's a fascinating twist. That 8-second limit.
Yeah.
It might actually be, kind of genius.
How is that?
Apparently, research suggests that we humans decide if we're going to keep watching something within roughly that time frame, like 8 seconds.
So like our attention spans.
Pretty much. So maybe they're sort of saying, hey, we value your time even with AI videos.
Maybe. There's definitely logic there, though. It aligns with short-form video trends.
Like TikTok.
Exactly. TikTok, Reels. They've trained us to assess quickly. An impactful 8-second clip can be surprisingly effective there.
So for that kind of content, it could be ideal.
Potentially, yeah.
And even with just 8 seconds, the model's capabilities sound absolutely insane.
What are we talking about?
Realistic physics simulations, so things move and interact like they should.
Okay, that's important.
Accurate human anatomy, meaning no more creepy, distorted figures.
Good. Always a plus.
And it could apparently nail a massive range of visual styles. Realism, fantasy, you name it.
Right.
The creative doors this unlocks for you are just staggering.
Yeah, the fact it can simulate physics and anatomy accurately tells you it's a pretty deep model.
Right. Not just surface-level style stuff.
No, the underlying AI understands, fundamental aspects of the physical world. That's sophisticated.
Okay, let's nail down the key things you need to remember from this first bit.
Let's do it.
VO2 in Gemini Advanced. Super easy way to generate short videos from text.
Heck.
It's not the full power of VO2, but still amazing for what it is.
Right, the 8-second 720p limit.
Yeah, and that plus the mystery monthly limit. Probably there for deliberate strategic reasons. Makes sense, right?
Precisely. It's about balancing broad access with the huge resource demands and tailoring the experience for Gemini Advanced users like you.
Okay, cool. Now, this wouldn't be a proper deep dive if we didn't also look at how Google's tackling the whole, is this real or AI issue.
The trust and safety angle. Important stuff.
So let's talk about Synthide.
Right, Synthedy. What's really noteworthy here is Google's proactive stance on watermarking this AI content.
Watermarking. Like visible logos?
No. Think of Syntheta as an invisible digital signature. It gets woven directly into whatever the AI creates: text, images, audio, and now these VO2 videos.
Invisible, huh? How does that work?
It's pretty clever, actually. They use two neural networks working together. One subtly tweaks the content as it's generated tiny changes you'd never notice with your eyes. And the other network is designed specifically to detect those tiny tweaks later on.
And for these VO2 videos, this just happens?
Yeah.
Automatically?
Yep. Fully automatic, baked into the process.
Wow.
And what's crucial is that this watermark is designed to be incredibly resilient.
Meaning?
Even if you, say, crop the video or tweak the colors or compress it, Synthide should persist. It's built to withstand those kinds of common modifications.
Okay. That's pretty robust then.
It aims to be, yeah.
But here's the really clever bit. You can't just see this watermark.
Right.
It's invisible to us.
Completely invisible to the human eye. You need specialized software, the detector part of Synthide, to actually spot it.
So it's all about transparency and accountability,
Exactly.
but without messing up the visual experience for anyone watching.
That's the goal. Google wants a way to verify the origin without interfering with quality or your creative freedom.
Did they test this? Like, can people actually tell?
They did. Apparently, they tested it with around 20 million Gemini app users.
Ton of million.
Yeah, big test group. And the finding was that people couldn't distinguish between watermarked and non-watermarked content.
Okay, that's impressive. So it doesn't degrade the image or video.
Seems not. Which is a big technical achievement with real-world implications for how we handle AI media.
So it's fostering trust, responsibility,
Yeah.
without killing the creative vibe. That's smart, right?
It is. It's a significant step towards, responsible AI development and deployment for tools people like you will be using.
And speaking of unlocking creativity for you, Google isn't stopping there.
Aw, what else?
They've also just unleashed Whisk Animate.
Whisk Animate. Okay, tell me more.
This is where things get even more interesting, I think. Whisk Animate takes static images.
Like photos or AI images.
Both. Whether you generated them with AI or uploaded your own photos or artwork,
Okay.
and it transforms them into those same snappy 8-second video clips, all powered by VO2 again.
Ah, so animating existing images using VO2.
Exactly. Remember way back in December when Whisk first appeared?
Vaguely, yeah. That was for generating still images, wasn't it?
Right. Text and visual prompts for stills.
Yeah.
Well, now they've bolted on this animation capability.
And who gets this?
This is specifically for Google One AI Premium subscribers.
Gotcha. So premium feature.
Yeah.
But it's a very logical next step, isn't it? Taking a compelling still image you made and with what sounds like a simple action, probably just clicking an animate button.
Right. Sounds super easy.
Bringing it to life as a short video, this really simplifies the workflow compared to traditional animation or video editing.
Totally. Forget wrestling with complex software. Just make your image, hit animate, and bam. Moving picture.
Seems incredibly user-friendly.
And guess what? Just like the videos made from text prompts.
Let me guess. Synthy.
You got it. Anything you animate in Whisk also automatically gets that invisible Synthy watermark.
Again, reinforcing that commitment to transparency and responsible AI across their creative tools. Makes sense.
Okay, so let's quickly recap what this all means for you, the listener.
Good idea.
VO2 is now inside Gemini Advanced. Easy short videos from text, but with limits 8 seconds, 720p.
Right. Not its full power, but accessible.
Then you've got Whisk Animate for Google One AI Premium users. Takes your static images, turns them into 8-second videos using VO2.
Yep. Animating stills.
And crucially, every single video from text or image animation gets that invisible Synthide watermark baked in.
Precisely. It's democratizing access to advanced AI video generation while simultaneously tackling the critical issue of verifying content origin and authenticity.
This is all moving so fast, like breakneck speed.
It really is. The pace of development is startling.
It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With AI video becoming this easy to make this available,
Yeah.
and with watermarking like Synthide built right in,
Yeah.
how is this fundamentally going to reshape the entire online content landscape?
That's the big question, isn't it?
What brand new questions does this raise for all of us?
Yeah.
About what's truly authentic, what's not, and, I mean, what does the future of visual media even look like now? It's kind of mind-bending to consider the possibilities and the implications for how we all interact with content online.
It definitely is. A lot to think about.